This is the result of the form of government we have, in my opinion, should be called a corruptocracy. This is a corruptocracy.
That's going in the book.
They are all corrupt, and we have seen over and over again. There's another case of pedophiles. Some female teacher sleeping with a 15, 14-year-old boy. Turns out her husband is in a government office somewhere in Washington, D.C. I saw that one today, and that plus the butt sexathon in the Congress offices. Remember that? That was not too long ago. Those people get punished, right? These people aren't getting punished either. This points to a weapon. The
butt sexathon.
That is kind of funny. It was a butt sexathon in Congress's briefing room.
That's where I came up with the phrase. That's where I came up with the phrase "getting taken to the Senate building."
Oh my God!
Holy cow! Anyway, these people, they get dragged out into public and they get dragged around in the spotlight in the public square and say, "Oh, you look at your bat," but they never actually get punished. No. They never actually get charged with a crime, even though it is self-evident that banging another man in the rectal orifice in the halls of Congress is probably public indecency.
Probably.
So the Turks, the Romans, Louis XIV, the Greeks, the North Koreans, and probably a couple of other regimes, if you went through and looked at it, use a form of control where they get people at a young age. And Louis XIV was particularly adept at this. He gets them at a young age, get them in a compromising position, get them to do something like twisted and vulgar, like a butt sexathon, and then use that as leverage over them. And that's their leash.
Yep.
And if they get out of the yard, if they start to come off the yard, they pull the leash.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we have Jeffrey Blackstein, Puff Daddy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You want to know why they're not releasing that information and they're putting people in prison without actually having official victims? Because they have dirt on everyone.
Yes. You don't get past secretary or janitor in Washington, D.C. unless somebody has dirt on you.
Correct.
At a certain level.
And let's be honest, Hoover was really big on the dirt thing. That's why he was in the head of the FBI for as long as he was.
Hoover was aptly named from what I understand.
Yes. You're absolutely correct.
Anyway, this individual whose name I've never even heard before. Why did I click off of that? This Lisa Cook. All of a sudden, she's got trouble, and all of a sudden, her forgeries are coming out, and her plagiarism is coming out. This is another case of she probably did something that pissed somebody off. She probably changed a regulation or something, or
there are actually people who are still loyal to this country, who are dropping dimes, looking into this shit. Because let's face it, like we have the Fannie Willis thing. They're going after President Trump, and they're literally corrupter than a $5.50 bill.
Right.
I mean, the whole thing just stinks.
Yes, it's obviously corrupt.
Yeah.
That is obviously a completely corrupt trial. The judge telling Trump that he has to show up for court every single day or he'll have him arrested, and making sure to schedule a court day on Barron Trump's graduation.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's petty.
And it's totally not like that judge's wife also has polls somewhere, and she is a shocker Biden donator.
No,
correct. No,
totally. It's all totally on the level and all good. Don't got to worry about it.
Yeah, right.
Threw up saying that. God.
So through all of these names that we've mentioned so far, these are all minions. Lisa Cook is just a minion.
Correct.
She's somebody's sock puppet. She's somebody's little Igor pulling levers and pulleys and making things go up and down.
Let's be honest here, okay? Yeah. We have a billionaire who was the president trying to run for president again, and they're just ripping him apart on the financial level. But yet we have people getting into the government virtually penniless, leaving as multimillionaires.
Yes.
Why are we not looking at everyone's financials as soon as they show up and tracking what they're doing so we can have an idea who's getting who's palm greased?
Because the entire government is corrupt.
Correct. Yes, that's why we're on the level with Chile.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. And this is for those of you out there who don't know. Most of Pop's listeners are going to know this anyway. Trump not only didn't take a salary while he was president, he donated that salary to various United States memorials like Arlington and Monticello and a whole bunch of other places. He each month he would donate his salary to. I think he gets paid quarterly, the president. Anyway, he donated it to causes. Man didn't take a nickel for any of that.
No, and he's probably, he has probably going to lose his life if he gets elected. Who knows what it's going to cost?
They might try beforehand.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They might try beforehand. I honest to God believe that there is some sicko out there right now. And Secret Service, I hope you're listening, you feckless fucking monkeys. They're going to try to take President Trump's life. I believe this.
Yeah.
And I don't think you'll do anything to stop it because I think you're cowards. I think you go, we were just a moment too late. Because we've seen you raid, like Roger Stone's raid at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
The CNN trucks were already there.
Yep.
Or Waco or Ruby Ridge. Shall I go down the list? Lavoy Finicum. You're feckless. You're cowards. You're weaklings. There, I said it.
And here's the thing: is these people all took virtually the same oath I did.
Yep.
Except my oath, I took it 7 times over 33 years. Did not have an expiration date on it, and neither did theirs. So there's no excuse for this, in my opinion. And I hope we can fix this whole thing. But if it goes dynamic, it is going to be so bad.
I pray I'm wrong. Honest to God, I pray I'm wrong. I hope nobody touches a hair on Trump's head. But the Bolsheviks out there, this deep state, whatever the hell this is, running our country right now, one of them is going to try to do it. And I don't think you'll try to stop them.
Yeah, I think you might have a point there.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Caser box.